The price of gasoline may be coming down in your area soon, tariffs aside. Oil prices, they're falling, mostly on concerns about economic slowdowns, and OPEC yesterday saying that it will go ahead with a slight production increase in April. OPEC and its allies, known as OPEC Plus, saying it will increase production by about 140,000 barrels per day beginning April 1st. Not a lot of barrels, but it would add barrels onto a market where many say there is already enough oil. But let's be clear, oil, $68.30, really back to levels of just last fall. Let's talk about it all with Helima Croft. She was just at an OPEC meeting in Vienna, Austria last week. Had time to talk to all the heavy hitters in energy and joins us now. Also, RBC hosting a big conference in New York, a financials conference. So thank you for making some time.
Thank you for having me. But I wasn't at the OPEC meeting.
I know. This was like a communications thing. Yes. But a lot of the ministers were there. Were you surprised by the adding barrels thing yesterday?
So certainly I thought there was a case for OPEC to wait to the second half of the year. Given the uncertainty over where we're going to land on tariffs, the impact on China, what could be coming in the form of sanctions relief or further sanctions, there was a case. But that said, what I heard at OPEC was every time we delay, we still get punished by the market because people say the market fundamentals must be so bad that you're not putting barrels on the market. So we're punished if we put them on, we're punished if we take them off. Like, maybe we should think about going ahead. And I do think if you're Russia, you stand to gain by having this incremental increase go ahead, because now you can make the case to the White House you're being super helpful because basically you're on side with this incremental increase. And does it take the heat off of OPEC? Potentially, yes.
Well, there's so much stuff going on. I mean, you almost need like CNBC 2 to cover all this stuff. Okay?
On days like today, you do.
No, because you've got, let's talk about Venezuela. Okay,
100%.
next week I'll be in Houston interviewing the CEO of Chevron. So today, the Trump administration basically said to Chevron, you got 30 days to cut off your oil in Venezuela. Venezuela's done. For now, we don't know what's going to happen. The sanctions on Iran may go back up. And we're talking tariffs on 4.5 million barrels per day of Canadian
60% of our imports, 10% tariff. Like,
so how do you manage all the math?
Land?
Exactly.
So this is what I think is so interesting when we do OPEC math. If you look at the Chevron decision and you say, let's pull these export permits, that's potentially 200,000 to 300,000 barrels that could be dislocated from the market. At the same time, you have Secretary of State Rubio pressuring the Iraqi prime minister to reopen this northern pipeline route. So basically people are saying, are we going to get more out of Iraq? So everybody's trying to figure out then, what do we think about in terms of Russia? Is it less Russian oil, more Russian oil? What's going to happen with Iran? So it's hard to make all the math add up right now because there's so much policy uncertainty.